Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Welcome to another episode of Commission Thursday. Where we believe that you are the light, we are the salt, we are the Christ ambassador and the carrier of the message of good news. So for the past 10 days, we've been in Turkana doing a mission in Katungun, Lochwerengan, Lokitang, and Kibish. And as we were traveling from one place to another, I began to see a lot of things as God was moving and God was working in this, in the heart of these people. And as I was traveling, especially the day we were moving from Lokitang to Kibish, which is in the northern, the border of Ethiopia, one of the things that was so in my heart is Psalms chapter 67. And I'll just read verse 2 and 3. Psalms chapter 67 says, that your way may be known upon the earth, your saving power, your deliverance, and your salvation among all nations. Let the people praise you, turn away from their idols, and give thanks to you. O God, let all the people praise and give thanks to you. This one person who understood the heartbeat of God, and one of the desire of David while he was writing this psalm is that may the people know you. And as I was traveling from one destination to another, we saw people who are desperate and yearning to know more about God. People who are bound by culture. People who are bound by insecurity issues, where people are just walking with guns. The local, the people, we call them Raia in that place, they're just walking with guns. And one thing they are looking for is peace. People who can connect them to God. And David knew this when he said, let all the people, may your way be known upon the earth. And I know it's easier to talk about people in Afghanistan are the people who want to know God. It's easier to talk about people in China or India. But I want to tell you the truth. Even in the midst of this country, where God has planted you, in your family, we have a lot of people who this is their prayer, that they may know the way of the Lord. Because this way of the Lord has several things that are Psalms saying, that your saving power, deliverance, and your salvation among the nations. Many people have not yet experienced the salvation of God. Some of them made that prophetic utterance because somebody led them to those words, but they didn't have the conviction in their heart. So they've not experienced the salvation of God. And that's why probably they struggle with various addiction on their daily life. And one of the things they yearn and pray for daily, may I know the way of the Lord. Because the moment somebody encounter or come to this place where they see the deliverance and salvation of God, the next thing that happened, they begin to praise the Lord. When we were in Kibish, after ministering in a crusade, and we saw revival and people delivered. Before we stepped out of that place, the entire community began to celebrate and to rejoice of what the Lord has done. They were singing and jumping because they could testify of the peace of God deep within their heart. So anybody who has experienced the salvation and the healing power of God, there is always something that is different with their lifestyle, and they always express it. Then the next thing they do, they turn away other idols or the things that has taken the place of God. And I want to assure you The reason why we still see idols and people worshiping other things in their heart is because they've not experienced the salvation of God. The reason why we see people find their satisfaction in football matches and other things out there, or money, or their work, is because they've not experienced the salvation of God. And this is because you and me, people who've experienced the salvation of God, we are still enjoying our comfort zone. So this particular week, can you be that vessel who can walk out of their comfort zone and let people people encounter this peace of God, this salvation of God, this deliverance of God, and let people celebrate and rejoice this God in all over the world. So step out of your comfort zone, be the light, be the salt, and carry this message out there. Be blessed.